This is it. This is the last time that I'm going to be reacting to any of these movies because after this, I will have watched every single one of them. The most popular video on this channel is the video where I sit down and back to back watch the entire Vomit Gore trilogy by Lucifer Valentine, which includes Slaughtered Vomit Dolls, Regurgitated Sacrifice, and Slow Torture Puke Chamber. And like my fourth or fifth most popular YouTube video is the one where I sit and watch another 3 movies that this guy has made. But the issue with that is that the title for that video was rather misleading because I really didn't finish this guy's movies. There was still one more that I simply did not watch because I couldn't find it anywhere. Well, about 6 months later, I found it. Now, I'm not going to waste too much time before I watch this, but I am going to say I really do not care for this guy's movies. I have a strong interest in, like, disturbing cinema movies that really mess with your mind, so I've explained many times before. And there are certain aspects about these movies which I could somewhat appreciate. Like, I appreciate their existence, but really, for the most part, I really just don't like them because it feels kind of like just something that the director made just for the excuse to make it, I guess. Most of the time, it just feels like he's making something gross for the sake of it being gross without any symbolic meanings whatsoever. But yeah, I'm about to watch the Angela chapters, which is this guy's longest movie. Most of this guy's movies are actually really short to be movies. This movie is 3 hours long. Okay. Copyright Kingdom of Hell Productions Inc. You know, I just kind of feel like I know how this goes. Automatically, we are 2 seconds of a way through the actual film, and everything feels so nostalgic because I've just seen this before. Like, this. They're all the same. They're all the same. Like, if you just. I can't show anything that goes on in the movie, but if you just listen to it, they all sound like this. This is what it sounds like. This is just the movie. Hear those noises? It ain't too much to get excited about.
Kind of getting kicked out of the place I'm living now. I've got
So,
a maximum of 60 days.
we're just listening to
Taking
this
money,
woman's story.
it's gone. Gas, cell phone, car payment, car insurance, food. I couldn't afford to eat.
Okay. Well, it's slow moving. I'll give it that. It probably won't even go anywhere though, so I wouldn't even call it slow moving. This is just a movie. Fucking 3 hours. I won't even be able to sit still for 3 hours and watch this. But I'm doing it because people have asked me to.
I open the door and he slams me inside.
You know, this is a bit TMI. She's literally just. It's just a woman explaining her fantasy. Can I even say that on YouTube? I don't even know. Dude. Like 14 minutes has passed. Not really. I kind of just don't even want to watch this. Literally just watching a woman be like consensually tortured like BDSM is not entertainment. Well, it might be for some people. It definitely is for the guy who made this movie, but it's definitely not entertainment for me. Especially when you go into something and expecting like an actual movie, you know, because this is a movie, but it doesn't feel like a movie. It just feels like a video off of the dark web. The acting's not very good either. It's not even like done in a convincing way. It's literally just what I just explained. Well, the guy obviously has a foot fetish. Dude, this is actually so fucking boring. This is actually so fucking boring. It's just not good. Who sits here and just watches this with a smile on their face?
I've seen you have a seizure before, and I still think you're sexy.
And I don't like this. I don't like this sister brother role play. If that's what this is, I don't even really know what this is.
You shouldn't worry about it.
Role play or something, which is weird considering more Lucifer Valentine's background. Great. First sign of piss. Honestly, for a Lucifer Valentine movie, there's really not a whole lot of that stuff. So far, this one is just watching women talk and then intermittently getting beaten. And I believe this is split into different chapters, even though so far this whole thing just feels kind of the same. It's just now getting more amped up. But, like, it's still not. When you go into a Lucifer Valentine movie, you expect to be disturbed. It's uncomfortable, but disturbed? No, mainly just bored. There's no substance. Directed by... Okay, so then I'm assuming that was another chapter that we just passed. Then the pitch changes. Still there. Director's disclaimer. I don't even need to read the director's disclaimer because it says the same thing. And so far, honestly, what I've been seeing here is not really that shocking. I mean, especially seeing his other movies is kind of just dumb. Sorcerer of Piss. That's the next. Okay, I'm getting the hang of this now in terms of I understand kind of what's going on. Like, not what's going on. No, I have no fucking idea what's going on, but like I know now I'm understanding this movie is long and it has different chapters. But so far, like the 3 chapters that we've been through, like Raised in Filth, Rattlesnake, Human Rattlesnake, and what was the other one? Shit, I don't remember. Yo, like that's Sister S, bro. She's from Vomit Gore 4. I fucking recognize this woman. I feel like I shouldn't recognize her. That's just it's just weird. It's just so weird. Oh god. Okay. Couldn't be a Lucifer Valentine film without this. But this is just going on for it's still happening. It's still just it's going. Whoa. Well, that's something. We are almost 3/4 of a way through, and for the first time, this is a bit disturbing. Just based off of the imagery and certain interpretations that I'm making about this woman. Dude, I'm so ready for this to be over. And Raven. Oh, Raven was from Black Metal Veins. I shouldn't fucking know that. I shouldn't know that. That's just weird to know.
I hate you.
Some sort of body dysmorphia.
Kiss me out. Kiss me 1,000 times.
Yeah.
5 pounds would be perfect. But what if when I get there I'm not perfect and I have to get smaller? Then I would get smaller. I would just keep pushing and pushing until I get.
I hope she is just an actor and this isn't like actually like he's filming this.
I looked horrendous.
Because it's this part's kind of sad.
Then I thought I'll get down to 100 pounds, and that'll.
This part's kind of sad because it's like body dysmorphia. Like she's having like body image issues and it's very clear. Yeah, see, like she was 89 pounds and she thinks that's like a good thing. Is that the end?
My life's pretty empty.
Nope, not the end. There's more. There's more. Okay. How did this escalate to this? There's not even a way where I can describe what's happening. Those of you who have seen this, and I doubt most of you have, because I feel like most people are just watching this because they're too fucking scared to watch it, and they do it. They watch me watch it for curiosity reasons, which I get. But I can't explain it. I can't explain what's happening. So you just have to, for those of you who've watched this, you just have to, like, based off of what you're hearing and based off of what I'm saying, which isn't a lot, you're just gonna have to guess what part I'm at in the film. This chapter, I don't think we've gone to a new chapter. I think it's been on the angel abuse for a little while. The last chapter, I need a teacher. We're almost done. Oh my god. Oh, well, there's Baby Cat. I guess she didn't die. Looked like it for a little bit. So I guess...
I'm good, how are you?
Yeah, I'm doing fine. I'm doing just peachy. Just peachy.
He says he's doing good, thank you for asking.
Yep.
My shirt is off already.
I can see that.
I'm feeling crazy. I don't know.
I'm feeling like I just want to
People
stop
are
this.
and I have a new video for sale.
Great, well, I'm seeing this for free. Oh, we got 40 seconds left. Oh my god, okay. Okay, let's just sit it out. Oh, wait. Oh, screen went black. 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 Screen credits. Oh my god. Oh my god, credits. Thank god. Jeez. Oh man. Review time. So honestly, that was pretty much just a big ol' nothing burger with a side of fries. There was little to no substance, about 80% boring, 19% gross, 1% good. And that 1% being good is the acting sometimes, mainly the acting by the character known as Baby Cat, and also the soundtrack is pretty fucking dope, not gonna lie. Everything else about this movie, it is split into 6 different chapters, almost like 6 little short films that put all together make this movie, the Angela chapters. I'm going to go ahead and say it right now. Most of these chapters are less than a 3 out of 10 for me. And the greatest chapter here is probably like a 5. Moderate. So the first chapter, Raised in Filth, was literally just this woman. I forgot her name, honestly. Doesn't even matter now. She just talks about her gross and weird childhood stories and what it was like to be like a poor hooker, and also adding that she only has $3 in her wallet. This goes on for about 15 minutes, at least I think. I don't know. And that's the end of that chapter. It's just a woman talking. That's literally it. Chapter 2 is called I'm a Perfect 10. So for some reason there's some sort of like a background check with this. I don't even know. It feels like bloopers almost, and if it is, why are you even putting it in the actual movie? I have a DVD of 2 of this guy's movies, and if there's bloopers or any kind, they wouldn't put it in the actual movie. They'd put it in like an extra special features part in the disc. So in this one, there's brother and sister like BDSM type role play, which is kind of weird considering Lucifer Valentine's background. And the same woman from the first chapter is present through this entire thing, and she shows that she has $7 in her wallet instead of 3. So, she's only going up in the world. It's also just very unnecessarily long. And then afterwards there's more outtakes, which I feel has no correlation with anything that's going on. Nothing has any correlation with anything that's going on, but especially like, why are you putting outtakes like in the middle of your fucking movie? Next chapter is the human rattlesnake. For the first several minutes, the brother is trying to convince his sister that she's hot. She obviously has some sort of self-image issues, calling herself a freak because she has seizures and pisses herself. And the brother's just over there, like, with a camera all up in her face with all these different angles and weird sound effects. And he was like, "Oh, I think you're hot even when you have seizures, and especially when you piss yourself. Oh, that's so sexy. I see guys checking you out when we go to the mall." And then after that, he proceeds to get some sort of flashing light, forcing her to have an epileptic seizure. And then it's just her being beaten. And then there's a next chapter called Sorcerer of Piss. Everything is so unneeded. It doesn't even make it. It it it's uncomfortable, but like the acting is so bad, and you just know everything's consensual because in the middle of the movie, it's like, so are you okay with like this and this happening to you and shooting this film? And then she's like, oh yes, yes, that's fine. And you understand that you have a safe word? Yes, I do. And if you don't use the safe word, then like it's in the middle of the movie. It just takes away everything that it's even trying to do. And even if it didn't have that, it still failed. A lot of it is just Sister S, which I believe she's actually from Black Mass of the Nazi Sex Wizard, which I shouldn't know, but like I do because I've seen the movie because I do this for you. She talks about she spends an extensive amount of time talking about her devotion to Satan. She also gets beat by who she calls her master, and this lasts for a long time. She then pisses in a cup, fills it to the brim, and drinks it. I'm gonna be so straight up blunt with you. Lucifer Valentine poured on her. It's kind of gross to watch, but hey, like I've seen the other movies, so it's really not a whole lot. Although it has been a while, so like I'm not quite that desensitized. And then she vomits it up, and then actually the same exact thing happens again, so it's like kind of pointless. Now, the next chapter is angel abuse, which angel abuse is probably my favorite chapter if I had to choose one, simply because I feel like it kind of does say something. Whether or not Lucifer Valentine only made it for his own pleasure, I still feel like it could be effective in a positive way for some people. Not necessarily myself, because I haven't faced those types of issues that are addressed in those, but it's like about body image and body dysmorphia, which I don't know a whole lot about, but like you could see it a lot in this. But then all intertwined with it is just weird, gross imagery, weird sounds, and just a lot of weird actions that some of which I can't even explain. There's just this girl, her name's Baby Cat. She's really skinny. She talks about how she wants to be even skinnier and how her dream image is to just be skin and bone, like see every bone and every shadow in her whole body. And I'll admit, listening to her talk about that with such a big smile on her face is rather disturbing, but honestly more sad than disturbing. She tells a story about her mom dying from a drug overdose when she was little, and how her mom did cocaine, and now she does cocaine because she wants to feel closer to her mom. So, like, there's some sad stuff in here. Raven actually makes an appearance, which, if you don't know, Raven was in another movie by Lucifer Valentine called Black Metal Veins. And then this one random woman starts talking, and then this random woman and Raven, like, are teaching Baby Cat how to become dirty lady. And then Raven and Baby Cat have a little bit of well, they do some stuff. And then comes the most disgusting part of the movie. The part where she's like vomiting into the toilet and then eating it, and this goes on for a very long time. It was fucking gross. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, I'm kind of desensitized, but hey, like I said, it's been a while. It's really not that fun to watch. I'm really not gonna go into that great detail, but it was pretty gross, and I felt a gag coming. Didn't quite gag. They didn't get me this time. They got me with, I think, regurgitated sacrifice. I might have gagged, but like this one, I didn't quite gag, but I was almost there. I think she like dies or something because she's like in the bathtub naked, full of blood, and yeah, then that's the end of that chapter. Then the final chapter, which I think is complete bullshit, is called "I Need a Teacher." You know what? I could probably explain this in 10 seconds or less. Baby Cat's alive, so I guess she really didn't die. Yeah, so I take back what I said earlier. She didn't die. And basically, it's the last like 10 minutes is chapter 6, and it's just her being a cam girl. And it's just like, cam girls, they make some sounds and they do some actions that cannot even be described onto YouTube. And it's just that for 10 minutes. Except there are cuts of Angela Aberdeen from Slaughtered Vomit Dolls. So I guess there's some sort of symbolic meaning there that he's trying to portray, but if there is, I simply just don't really see it. Yeah, this is going on. And then the movie ends. It's just if she's just a cam girl at the end of the day. So I guess it kind of worked out for her. That's it. That's the movie. I give it Honestly, I give it like a strong 1 to a light 2 out of 10. The only part that gives it any kind of value whatsoever is the acting in some of it. Most of the acting is bad, but some of the acting is good, especially by Baby Cat, or whoever the fuck that is. And also, the soundtrack is actually fucking brutal, and I like it. But everything else about this movie is absolute garbage. It wasn't even, like, for the most part, disturbing. Like, all of this guy's other movies are probably worse than this, except A Perfect Child of Satan. God, that one was dumb. Oh, that one was so dumb. I'm just now remembering it. Oh, I don't know which one's worse. The worst movie by this guy is either this one or Perfect Child of Satan. They were both pretty stupid and bad. Done with this guy's movies. If you want me to react to any other weird movies, like, let me know. But honestly, that's really not what this channel is intended for. I kind of just do whatever on this channel. This just so happens to be something that a lot of people enjoy watching, and I don't necessarily enjoy making, but I am into the type of morbid curiosity type stuff. So I really, at the end of the day, I don't mind. except for when the movie's fucking trash like this one. Anyway, thank you everyone for watching. That's going to be pretty much it. See ya.